In observance of International Day of UN Peacekeepers, a series of events were held at the UN headquarters in New York. Secretary-General António Guterres paid tribute to the fallen peacekeepers who served under the UN flag and recommitted to carrying forward their mission for a better future.
Over the past 70 years, more than 1 million men and women have served under the United Nations flag. We acknowledge the sacrifice made by the families and friends of all our peacekeepers, but especially of those who did not return home. Today, as we honor the memory of our fallen peacekeepers, we recommit to carrying forward their mission for a better future. May they rest in peace.
The UN chief also presented the Dag Hammarskjöld Medal to those men and women who lost their lives while serving under the UN flag. He said peacekeeping has become increasingly dangerous as peacekeepers are being targeted more and more frequently.
As we remember those we have lost, we also reflect on what they have achieved for peace and stability around the world over the past 70 years. Thanks to their service and sacrifice, peacekeeping remains a defining activity for the United Nations and one of the strongest expressions of international solidarity and multilateralism. There is no better-known symbol of the UN than a blue helmet.
Later at the press conference, Jean-Pierre Lacroix and the Secretary-General for Peacekeeping Operations said honoring colleagues brought with it a sense of duty to ensure better protection for peacekeepers and in doing so better protection for the populations they serve.
Improving the effectiveness of peacekeeping, protecting our colleagues better is a collective undertaking, and we cannot do that without the support of member states, and the Action for Peacekeeping initiative is very much about that. It's about explaining what our challenges are. It's about sharing with member states what we're doing in order to address these challenges, but it's very much about conveying to member states that this is not something that we can do alone. We desperately need stronger support by member states.
For over 70 years, the UN Peacekeepers has been serving people and saving lives in some of the most turbulent areas around the world. Last year, there were 132 lost their lives from 37 countries, and we say to them from the peoples of the world, thank you for your service. Ahmed Fatih, American Television News, the United Nations, New York.